Hi, this is Zahid Patel, and in this video, I'll be discussing FilingStack Accounting software and providing a brief overview of the software. FilingStack Accounting software is an online accounting software application available at FilingStack.com. FilingStack Accounting assists clients to generate invoices, ledgers, trial balances, and financial statements. FilingStack software also offers conversion tools that convert a PDF file into the CSV file format. FilingStack offers all new clients a 1-month free trial period to use the software. FilingStack pricing starts at 30 rands per month, which at the time of this video is equivalent to about 1.6 US dollars. FilingStack Accounting is available for use by international clients and accepts worldwide payments. FilingStack Accounting is ideal for accounting practices that prepare accounting reports for their clients and businesses that need to process their own accounting records. After signing up and logging on, the first thing that you should do is add a new company, business, or entity. To add a new company or business, click on the Add Company link found on the info page. The Add Company page has options to enter details for the entity being added. The Add Company page also reflects the amount of entities or companies added on your profile and the amount of companies you are allowed to add based on your subscription. During the trial period, you can add up to 10 companies, businesses, or entities. To add additional companies or to add a company after the trial period, you'll have to increase your subscription limits. To increase your limits, navigate to the payments page where you can enter the amount of companies you'd like to add. The pricing details would then reflect. Thereafter, you can make payment by clicking on the Click to Confirm button, which will allow you to make payment via PayFast. After making payment, you'll be redirected back to FilingStack where your subscription limits will be updated. Thereafter, you'll be able to add additional companies per your subscription limits. On the Add Company page, you can enter the new entity's name, address, and other financial details, including the financial year start and end dates for the company, business, or entity being added. The financial year start and end dates should match the financial year reflected on the financial statements for the entity being added. Once all the details have been added, click on Add Company. The company added would then reflect on the info page. To select a company, click on the company. Thereafter, a menu of page links will reflect, and based on what you'd like to do, you can click on a link to proceed to that page. After a company or entity has been added, you can upload bank statements for the entity. To add the business's bank statements, click on Process Bank Statements. You'll then be redirected to the Accounts page. The Accounts page has options to upload the business's bank statements. To add a bank account, click Add Bank Account. Enter the bank account name, the bank account opening balance, and the date of the opening balance. Thereafter, you can select that bank account and upload bank statements for that bank account. FilingStack supports uploading bank statements in the CSV file format. CSV files can be edited in Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, or other similar applications. CSV is short for comma-separated values. CSV is essentially a spreadsheet or text file which is saved with a .csv extension. Comma-separated values refers to the data in the file being saved as values separated by commas. Here's an example of a CSV file that is supported for upload onto FilingStack accounting software. The file must contain only 3 columns. Generally, banks allow downloading bank statements in the CSV file format. If the CSV format is unavailable, software such as Adobe Tabular technology or other similar PDF to CSV conversion tools can be used to convert the PDF file to the CSV file format. FilingStack offers a conversion tool that automatically converts PDF files to the CSV file format. This functionality is available on the Convert PDF page, which is found on the info page. Click the Convert PDF link, which will redirect you to the Convert PDF to CSV page. This page allows you to upload PDF bank statements and extract all of the transaction data from the PDF file in a CSV file format. CSV files containing the bank statement transactions must contain only three columns. The first column must reflect the date, the second column must reflect the transaction description, and the third column must reflect the transaction amount. The first row should have the date as the column heading for the first column, account as the column heading for the second column, and balance as the column heading for the third column. Thereafter, all the bank statement transactions should follow on the remaining rows. The bank statement transaction date should reflect in the first column, the transaction description should reflect in the second column, and the transaction amount should reflect on the third column. To upload the file, click on Choose File, select the file, and then click Upload. To select the file, I'm going to click Choose File. I'm going to select a CSV file that I've already formatted, and thereafter I'm going to click on Upload File. Thereafter I'm going to select which column has the date, the transaction description, and the transaction amount. In this case, the date is reflected in the first column, the transaction description or transaction name is reflected in the second column, and the opening balance or the transaction amount is reflected in the third column. Thereafter, I can upload this file by clicking on the import button, and all of those transactions have been already uploaded. If I had previously created a link rule, those transactions would be automatically allocated. However, if there is no rule applicable, those transactions would then have to be allocated. To allocate transactions to an account, I can select an account on the account group column. For example, bank charges can go to the bank charges account. Fuel can go to motor vehicle expenses. And this debit order can go to whichever account is applicable. In this case, I'll allocate it to accounting fees. Thereafter, I can click on the Click to Save button, and all of those allocations would then be saved. To allocate multiple transactions simultaneously, I can click on the Edit All button and tick the transactions that I'd like to edit or batch edit at the same time. Thereafter, I can select an account, and all of those transactions would then be allocated to that same account. For example, in this case, I can change it to accounting fees, and all the ticked transactions would then be allocated to the accounting fees account. To create a link rule, I can click on this link column button, and if I click Save, this would then create a rule which would tell the software to allocate all of the transactions that have a similar name as this transaction to the fees account. So when I upload a file in the future, if it has monthly account fees, it would then be allocated to this fees account. Thereafter, FilingStack will, based on the allocations for the transactions, automatically generate a trial balance. The trial balance would reflect all of the accounts that have been added. FilingStack accounting software will also automatically generate a ledger. The ledger will reflect all of the accounts and all of the transactions within those accounts. FilingStack will also automatically generate financial statements for the entity added. If we click on the SOCI or Statement of Comprehensive Income page, this page would reflect the income statement based on the transactions that have already been uploaded. In this case, we've got certain receipts and expenses. We also have a monthly income statement which shows per month the income and expenses for the business or the entity added. Other financial statements generated include the statement of financial position, the statement of changes in equity, the statement of cash flow. We can also pass journals based on what we'd like to add for this company, and we can view the collated financial statements on the AFS page. If we click on View PDF, this reflects all of the financial statements on a PDF file which we can download. There are also options to add reports to the financial statements and notes to the financial statements. To add notes to the financial statements, we can click on the Notes link, where we can add notes to the financial statements. We can also add reports to the financial statements on the Reports link, which is found on the General page. We can also edit the contents for the financial statements on the Contents link. The General page also has options to add invoices. If we are sending invoices to clients, we can enter the details for those invoices on the Add Invoice page, and we can select that invoice and edit the details on the Invoices Added page, where we could also add a logo or add products and services for that invoice. We can then print that invoice or email the invoice to a client. Thanks for watching. To view additional FilingStack documentation, visit the documentation page where there is detailed documentation available. There is also additional videos which explain other related aspects of FilingStack accounting.